Well, it's really unfortunate. We get calls every single week from people who were told by mail, by phone, by emails that they've won life-changing sums of money. But again, as Joe learned the hard way, if someone wants you to pay before you can collect, just don't do it.
I've got all this here. It's got IRS. And this one person all the way through there tells me he is my coordinator from Prize, Waterhouse, and Coupons.
The documents say he's won a new Mercedes, a big house in Florida, and that's not all.
A lottery jackpot lump sum grand prize winner of $20 million.
For the past 10 days now, 77-year-old Joe has been on cloud nine, but following the money demands of the man assigned to put Joe and the prizes together. First it was $500, then 5 more $500 payments to cover taxes and fees, the guy said, to get the prize. His total out of pocket?
Right now, I figured I got $10,500 tied up in this whole thing.
While we were there, Joe gets a call from the con man and tells him we're recording the conversation.
I need to tell you that this is going to be recorded for broadcast.
The man identified as Daniel not only kept talking, he tried to blame Joe for killing the deal because Joe didn't keep his winnings a secret.
I don't understand how come you're basically putting yourself in a position to doubt me.
Joe was much more ready to doubt the warnings of his own son than the man on the other end of the phone.
We did call the FBI, and they immediately said that it was a hoax. For him to be convinced and drawn in goes to show that, you know, this wasn't cooked up in a garage in a weekend.
I've worked with this guy for almost 2 weeks now. He's got to be the greatest con artist in the world.
Joe was hurt and disappointed, not really about the money lost, but about what he had hoped to do with the cash.
I can live the way I live. I didn't want this money for myself anyway. I wanted it for my family, my kids, and everybody else. I'm an old man. I don't know how long I'm going to be around here.
He worked for 40 years to earn that. And it hurts to see him lose it.
What Joe wants now is to warn people about too good to be true contest winnings. He's also angry that what happened to him won't be investigated at all.
I have a problem that the FBI doesn't get involved with all of their literature and all this stuff I've got here, that they can't bring them down with everything I've got.
Sorry, Joe, the federal government only warned you. Now, I tried to talk to this coordinator named Daniel on the phone, but he refused. Joe now knows his cash is long gone, but there is no contest, and that having to pay to get money says that you won. Well, it's the biggest red flag of all. Just don't do it. Bill Proctor, 7 Action News.
And Bill, as you were telling us, there are immediate red flags with most bogus contests. The first, federal agencies like the IRS or FBI never endorse or comment on the validity of the contest. You should read the documents closely. If it doesn't sound right, it probably isn't. And if someone is telling you to keep everything about the contest and winnings a secret, it means they don't want you to tell your family or friends what you're really into.